Hi, it's Mitch from PickDogs.com here with your halftime show with the Panthers taking on the Falcons. Jay can't make it here for the show, so I'm going to fill in for him. He has been bringing it like no one's business, so I don't think anyone has any complaints or issues with that, man. He's been on the drive-through 4 nights a week. He's been doing Jay's Jam session and doing the halftime shows with me. So if he said something came up, then something came up, and we are good with that, and we just hope that everything is okay with him. But of course, we are here with halftime. We've got the Panthers pretty much dominating this one in the rain. I thought we'd have a little bit higher scoring game here. We don't, at least not at this point, because we have I think the other part of it is I just think the Panthers have been outplaying the Falcons. I think they felt that they let the first game between these two get away from them. And as I always do on these shows, transparency. I have the Panthers. I have a premium pick on the Panthers for this game. I took them with the points. I was considering money line. There was definitely some value there, plus 125 on the money line. I didn't take it. I just took the points. I got 3 or 2.5. I think I bet it a few times. I have it 3. I have it 2.5 as well. So, it's hardly it's a lock at this point. I mean, that's bold statement, Pablo. I'm not really sure what to say about that. It's like you give out a pick, in 13-0 game at halftime. It's doesn't really help anybody. But anyways, let's wait for the second half line, and we will go from there. Trying to stay on top of the college hoops. Just a lot going on. Yep, 13-3 at halftime. Just waiting for the second half line. Should be out now. There we go. It is Panthers +3 second half. So that's what you were saying. All right, I get it. Panthers +3 second half, plus 175 on the money line for the Panthers. They are begging you to take the Panthers second half on the money line here. They don't have to beg me so bad. The Atlanta defense isn't so bad. I mean, they have the better record of these two teams going in. So, there's always two halves to a game, and this game far from over, as they say. So I don't know. I'm going to go with the Panthers here. I like the over for the second half, though. I think we're going to see more scoring than we saw in the first half. So I'll take Panthers money line, and only because of that price at plus 175. 150 pays 260, 250. And it dropped from 175 to 160 by the time I got the bet in. So 150 pays 240. But we'll take it. You guys have any college hoops action in tonight? Anybody else playing the college hoops? I've got a nail biter here with North Dakota State and Kansas. I've got North Dakota State in that one. Yeah, I wouldn't say ever again with the Dallas Mavericks. I think that Dallas is going through a tough stretch. Golden State's been going through a tough stretch. Miami's been going through a tough stretch. But when we come around to next March and April, I expect those teams to be right there. So not too concerned. Towson early in Cleveland State. Cleveland State lost their head coach, so I'm a little bit leery on them this year. Well, North Dakota State with the points. This one is going to be, it looks like it's going to be a close one. But those of you joining us a little bit late, I'm on the Panthers for the game. I took them here on the money line, basically just on the price alone, and I don't see any other way to go at it. The Falcons haven't shown us anything here, and we know the Panthers let one get away the first time these two teams met. So makes it a little difficult to believe that they'll let another one get away. Anyways, let's see. Well, we have the Panthers and the Falcons. I figured that it would be a fairly boring game. I think it has been nothing all that exciting. With all the college hoops going on, really been working on tomorrow's college hoop schedule while I'm watching the game. Yeah, we have videos on that game. Shannon B talking about stuff we've already covered. Certainly not going to cover it again at halftime of this game. But if you have picks, then feel free to put them in there. I have Indiana, Bethune-Cookman coming out gangbusters here in the second half. Yeah, I took Panthers on the money line, those joining us late, and I like the over in the second half. It's a lean. I took Panthers plus the points too. I have the Panthers, I have the Panthers for the game as well. That was a premium pick that I had. Walker to throw a TD. James, I'm not so sure that's going to happen, but we'll have to see. Because it sure hasn't been it's not like he's the most skilled quarterback in the world, and he's been lighting it up all season. That's for sure. Yep, I have PJ Walker. The under on the passing yards. I gave that out on the 7 props this morning. I kind of like doing those props. It's not something that I normally have done in the past, but now with the betting tools, kind of makes it a lot easier for me. So why not? I don't do quarter overs because you just don't know how it's going to lay out that way. I think it's hard enough to pick games in halves. The more that they break it out like that, the harder it is. I don't know. I don't think that it's gonna. I don't think that it rained in the first half, and I think now they're going to be used to it. But now what you're going to see is you have a team that's down 10 points, so they're going to obviously play a little bit more aggressive. They're down double digits, so I don't think they're just going to sit there and take it. Cordero just might not score. Yeah, he might not score. He's not, it's not like he's a superstar player or something. He's just a player on a team. It's, he's not, I wouldn't call him, a great player. I think he's very good. He's talented, all those things, but he's not like an elite NFL player. He's not like a Jefferson or, some of these backs we see out there. Yeah, I had him on my on the 7 free picks, anytime TD as well, plus 108. But he wasn't seen as the best value on the board by any stretch. Definitely weird doing the show without Jay here. We hope that all is well with him, and I'm sure he'll be back. I'm sure it's killing him to not be here. I'm sure it is. I'm sure he's wishing he was here. But those of you that have never joined us here for halftime, the way that it works is generally we've killed these things over the years, done extremely well on our halftime betting. I think it's always more difficult for me at halftime when I have the team that that I'm covering with now, and all those kind of things are all lined up, and it's kind of like the halftime bets don't really help me all that much. The only thing that I see that helps me is the plus 175 on the money line. It's just it'd be nice to have, right? For the regular game, with the 3 we're getting, we're already up 13 points. Those of you that watched the morning show today, sorry I had to cut out on that. We got started late, and my schedule was just a mess. So I lost track of it. Happens. This North Dakota State, Kansas is going to come right down to the wire for the cover. It's right now it's 25, and that's right around where it was. The betting tools. Atlanta first half, the Hawks, not Falcons. Anyways, definitely wearing down this time of year, full day of doing basketball videos. And I just finished right before the show. We got the Panthers and the Falcons. And we should be kicking off any second now for the second half. We generally just stay with it for the first drive of the second half. And that's exactly what we'll do. As usual. Kansas now up by 27. Indiana up by 33. The Mavs didn't let me down. I did not have a bet on that game, so it didn't bother me. No premium, no nothing. I just expect more from them at this point. But they didn't affect me one way or the other. I did not bet that game. I mean, just because free picks are just opinions, and it's like I try and win every single game, but they are opinions. They're all opinions, I guess. Well, there's going to be tons of value on the Mavericks. I could just tell by the comments here. Probably a good place to have our money. Anyways, the Falcons kick off here for the second half, and it is a touchback. So it'll be Panthers ball at the 25. The way that this generally works is we stick with it through the first drive. If it's a 3 and out, then we wait. Then we stay to the second drive. Those of you with the college hoops, Southern Illinois down by 6 against Oklahoma State, so they're within the cover zone. But this Kansas North Dakota State is going to come right down to the I really can't stand watching games on the computer. I just do not like it. I have Amazon on the TV too, but I'm not sure where Jay is. But he said something came up. He apologized, and you know what? Jay is on the drive-through. Now the Panthers catch the ball. That looked like a fumble all the way. The Panthers get a reception, and the Falcons. That might be a flag as well. The Panthers fumble. The Falcons pick it up. He's at least 10 yards out of bounds, and then the Panthers guy flips him to the ground. So more than likely, the Falcons are going to be in business here. Let's see if they call this a catch. No, I don't think that's going to be a catch, to be honest with you. I think they're going to call this one back. I don't listen to it with the sound, so I'm not really sure what they're saying. But from what I can see, it does not look like a catch. Legal something. I, unnecessary roughness, but they are calling it second down. So it is Panthers ball. Got now it's Kansas by 25. Boy, this is going to come right down to the last thing. I'm pretty sure the line is 24 in that game. Not 100% sure. Did have a lot of picks today. That's yesterday. Second and 22. Panthers just trying to do something. But Kansas just hit a 3. That was big for anyone that bet Kansas. I'm on the wrong side of that one. Yeah, the line that I have is 24 on that one. So that was a backbreaker for me. But a 3. North Dakota State just hit a layup. So, oh, and there it is. They just hit the 3. So now they're down by 3 to 29 seconds. If Kansas just dribbles it out, just dribble it out, boys. No fouling, no nothing. The meaningless 3 by North Dakota State with 29 seconds left to go. And that's how you draw it up on the telestrator. See if they just dribble it out here. Don't mess with them as the Panthers punt. Those are the best. If they foul him here, this would be terrible. This would be about as bad as it gets. Atlanta with the ball here. You stay with it for the second drive on the 3 and outs, and there's the handoff to Cordero Patterson. And that's how you draw it up on the telestrator right there on that Kansas game. Let's see. Yep. That's what you call a no doubter right there. 82-59 Kansas getting 24 with North Dakota State. That's what you call a no doubter. There's Mariota with the run. Of course, the late hit out of bounds by the Panthers, but there's a flag. This one likely coming back. I hate fantasy football, so I could care less about your fantasy football team. I had a fantasy. It was that North Dakota State hit a meaningless 3, down by 32, down by 20, down by 26 with down by 26 with 29 seconds left to play. They hit the meaningless 3. Kansas dribbled out for the cover. It's defensive holding. This is going to be declined. That was awesome. Those are the best. Just hope I don't end up on the wrong side of one of those tonight. Southern Illinois, I really like them tonight too. Just 1 point down against Oklahoma State. Got a chance for the outright. Salukis. Here's Patterson. Looks like he is breaking one, but then he falls down. Picks up the first down. Falcons definitely playing with some it was the meaningless 3. 29 seconds left to go is perfect because they didn't have to foul. They didn't have to do anything. They just dribbled it out, under the 30 seconds. It was just about as good as it gets. 29 seconds. By 1 second, by 1 second, we got it. We'll take it. Had it all the way. No doubter. Yeah, the Capper Challenge is on it starts December 1st. Obviously, you don't watch the morning show. But the rules will be coming out on Monday on the Pick Dogs Twitter account. The Creighton game, I don't think is over. At least it wasn't last I checked. Creighton's up by 31 at halftime. Penalty here on the Falcons, holding. Drive killer. The Creighton game's at halftime. Looks like Southern Illinois is going to cover here against Oklahoma State. I liked them yesterday. So, I thought when I looked at this game yesterday, before the lines even came out, I thought Southern Illinois had a good chance to win it. But now 52 seconds left, down by 1. Southern Illinois fouls. They had no choice. They missed the shot. They had a chance to take the lead. It's just a matter of how bad it gets here in the final seconds. Hopefully it's not too much hack-a-fest. Hopefully they hit a shot. It's really all it's going to take at this point. Second and 14 for the Falcons from the Panthers, 41. Mariota back to pass. Throws it over the middle to Kyle. It's not Kyle Pitts. Another penalty. Boy, they're just trying to bore us out of this game. It's London on the catch. They're just trying to bore us out of this thing. Texas wasn't playing in Division I school, so I didn't follow it. But Oklahoma State misses the free throw. Southern Illinois, if they hit the 3 on the other end, they have a chance for the lead. So they're down by 2. There's a flag on every play in this game. It's just because when you have 2 bad teams, you're going to get this. Southern Illinois misses the shot and fouls again. I still think we're good here. And the run out of bounds by Mariota, that was terrible. Not in field goal range. I mean, it was just bad. That was just really, really, really bad. Anyways, after this play, we'll be cutting it off. I tell you what, man, I'm fully exhausted. I think hopefully you guys will see all the videos that we did. Chris and I tried to – there's so many great college basketball games tomorrow. We tried to cover them all. Not them all, but we tried to cover a good deal of them, and I think we did. And the ones that we did, we'll get on the live show tomorrow. Yeah, if anyone wants to be in the Capper contest, make sure you follow our Pick Dogs Twitter account. That's where the rules will be. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Make it a winning day.